LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. Welcome to TNA Impact on the road to Slammiversary. I do apologize, I forgot to use the custom show for this one. I forgot I even made a custom show. But we are kicking things off with some tag team action. So after this match, it'll be back to the TNA graphics, not the ECW. Don't worry. The final qualifying match for the TNA Tag Team Championship ladder match. In just a few weeks' time at Slammiversary, just 3 weeks away now is Slammiversary. 24 days, excuse me. It is the same weekend as Double or Nothing. Ray and I have got that weekend double booked for a double premiere weekend for that reason. As out first to the ring tonight are the Major Wrestling Gods, Brian Myers, Moose, and the Ring of Honor Television Champion, Matt Cardona, on their way to the ring. We actually saw Cardona and Myers over on Los Angeles Wrestling over on the Xander LS11 channel just this past week, where they teamed up against the team of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Scott Steiner in the main event of LAW. ARW back again tonight on LS11 Universe, on Xander LS11, so go check out that channel. Of course, that channel is your one-stop shop for all fantasy wrestling, and I'm hoping to have some more content that is non-wrestling stuff on there in the coming days. Just depends on what all I can get done today, because today I have to get ARW, this, and SmackDown all done. So I'm probably going to be recording until almost 11 o'clock at night. Either way, the Major Wrestling Gods have made their way to the ring. And now, making their official TNA debut, it's the duo known as First Class, Rich Swann and AJ Francis, on their way to the ring. This is the first time we are seeing AJ Francis in the LS11 Universe since his release back in September from WWE. He has finally made his way to another show in LS11 Universe, and he teams up tonight with Rich Swann as First Class. And hey, in this matchup, if they win, they join the Rascals, Limitless Danger, and ABC at Slammiversary in the ladder match for the TNA Tag Team titles. What a show we've got coming up at Slammiversary. Hendry and Ali for the TNA World title. Jordynne Grace and KiLynn King for the Knockouts title. The Fatal 4-Way ladder match for the TNA Tag Team titles. The 5-way elimination singles match for the X Division title. Kenta, Kushida, Jake Something, Alan Angels, and Speedball Mike Bailey. What a lineup that is in that matchup there. I hope I got that lineup right, otherwise I seem like a complete and total idiot. I was 100% correct. I'm honestly kind of shocked. We're going to find out who challenges MK Ultra for the Knockouts Tag Team titles later tonight as well. We got Cardona and Nemeth in a winner-take-all match for the Digital Media and Ring of Honor Television title. We have got Josh Alexander versus Mike Santana. And later tonight, we're going to find out just who the hell it was that took out PCO last week. PCO going to be challenging Matt Cardona later tonight to a matchup as well. Since Nick Nemeth had to have a match last week, as Myers and Francis starting out here. AJ Francis gets him up on his shoulders. AJ Francis taking him down into a cover on Myers out of the gate. Kick out from Brian Myers at 1. And now AJ Francis with a big right hook countered by Brian Myers. And the most professional wrestler firing away now. Matt Cardona watching on as Brian Myers dumps AJ Francis out of the ring. Tag is made to Moose. And I suppose that with Francis and Moose, it is one of those instances where I guess I should say the big trucks is going to eat the little trucks. As Cardona just sent Francis back into the ring, and Moose... No, AJ Francis with a kick in the head. AJ Francis has got a hold of him now, and Francis, gut wrench, taking him down. Grabs a hold of him now. AJ Francis has got him up and launches him across the ring by the throat. AJ Francis now into a cover on Moose. Has him down, kick out from the wrestling god. Whoa, both men went for drop kicks. Neither one got the better of that one. Moose got him that time, though. These two men, both super heavyweights in their divisions. AJ Francis, this is a chance for him to prove himself after a release. After being fired just a few months ago. Gets thrown in the corner. Tag made back to Brian Myers. Kick into the ribs from Myers. Now Myers with a drop kick staggers him. Hits him with another one. Now Francis grabs a hold of him. AJ Francis pulls him in, pops him up. Spine buster to Brian Myers. Puts a foot on the chest now of Brian Myers for the one. Kick out from Myers. AJ Francis turns him over now with another kick. Brian Myers back to his feet. Elbow strike. Knocking him back now, and Myers collides with him. Myers running in, though. Spear from Brian Myers into a cover. For the one. It's saved by Rich Swann. Tag is made to Moose. Moose grabs onto him now, and Moose getting him back up to his feet here. Moose firing away on AJ Francis. Moose coming off the ropes. Moose. Oh, went for the big discus clothesline. Francis caught him. AJ Francis picking him up now, and gut-wrench suplex taking down Moose. Francis is still yet to make a tag to... He's yet to make a tag to Rich Swann. Well, I say that, and now he does. Rich Swann heading into the ring. Rich Swann coming in. Whoa, Moose went for a clothesline. Swann out of the way. Moose went for another one. Swann again out of the way. Stomps the back. And does it again, does Rich Swann. And now Rich rolls him over, kick into the back. Moose goes down now. Rich Swann right hook into the back of Moose. Grabs a hold of him now, and Rich Swann with Moose. Taking him towards the corner now. Head first into the turnbuckle. Tag is made back to AJ Francis. Matt Cardona taking that turnbuckle pad off. Double back body drop connects now. There's now Rich Swann out on the apron. Brian Myers. Oh, wait a minute. AJ Francis goes for a choke slam. Moose knocks him back now. Moose gets him with the clothesline. And now Moose looking to finish the job here as Brian Myers wipes out Rich Swann's spear from Moose. 1, 2, 3. Major wrestling gods are heading to Slammiversary. The major wrestling gods now have an opportunity to walk out of Slammiversary with all the gold around their waists. Moose is only 2 titles away from being the first ever TNA Grand Slam champion as well. He's a former world champion, and he's a former digital media champ. So if he can win these tag titles with Brian Myers, he's one step closer. We got plenty more coming up right now on TNA. So last week I find out 4 men challenged for my title. 4 at once. Jake something emerges from obscurity. Mike Bailey couldn't buy a win for the longest time. Alan Angels, we all know I've beaten him. But finally, the most interesting name on that list, Kushida. Kushida, you and I have a lot of history, don't we? You and I did this battle a year ago. You took the junior heavyweight title from me. And now, I will not let you take the X Division title from me. None of you will stop me at Slammiversary. Slammiversary will belong to Bullet Club. Alright, we're moving into some singles action up next as here comes a woman who made her official debut in the Knockouts division last week. Here is Allie Katch on her way to the ring. She was in the Battle Royal just last week. So Allie Katch tonight gets a big matchup. A chance to go one-on-one with the #1 contender to the Knockouts Championship. And her opponent, the woman who won the Battle Royal last week and will be challenging Jordynne Grace at Slammiversary, KiLynn King, on her way to the ring. KiLynn King and Allie Katch one-on-one. Here we go. KiLynn King with a boot out of the gate, taking her down. Grabs onto her now, pulls her in. Right hook from Allie Katch. Katch knocks her back now, and now Katch sends her up the ropes. Ducks her. Ducks her again now. And knee strike, taking her down. Grabs a hold of her now, pulls her in here. Allie Katch shaking KiLynn King towards the corner, head first. Into the turnbuckle now. Grabs a hold of her and clothesline, takes her down. Into a cover now, has her down here. Allie Katch cover, no. KiLynn King kicks out. King getting back to her feet now, caught by Katch. Allie Katch gets her up on her shoulders. Pulling her in, counter with elbows now. KiLynn King knocking her back now, and KiLynn King, big super kick there, takes her down. Getting her back up to her feet now, pulls her in. KiLynn King with Allie Katch, lifts her up, and powerbomb, taking her down. Grabs onto her now, getting her back up to her feet here. Allie Katch knocked back by KiLynn King. King grabs onto her again now, and KiLynn King sends her off the ropes, and power slam knocks her down. Gets her back up to her feet now, grabs onto her now, and KiLynn King bounces Allie Katch off the turnbuckle, picking her back up to her feet now. Pulls her back in now. KiLynn King turns her around, has Allie Katch up on her shoulders, into an electric chair, drives her into the mat. KiLynn King looking to make this quick and easy. Kicks her in the ribs, pulls her in, lifts her up, and KiLynn King drops her. Cover. 1, 2, 3. KiLynn King with a quick and dominant victory in that one. Knocking off Allie Katch with that one. KiLynn King picks up the victory. Jordynne Grace, I hope you're ready, because this absolute force of dominance is heading your way in just a couple weeks. But now, we got an announcement from Santino Marella up next. So, you may be wondering, what would I have called you all here for? What announcement could I possibly have left going to the biggest Slammiversary in the history of LS11 Universe? What could I possibly have left to announce that could be bigger than anything else, that could make this show even bigger than the many matches we already have? Well, quite simply, I have one more announcement, and that is that at Slammiversary, it is the return of the Reverse Battle Royale, and the winner will get a championship match at the first TNA Premium Live event of Season 6. Alright, well, a massive announcement there from our Director of Authority, Santino Marella. We now know that there is going to be a Reverse Battle Royal at Slammiversary. Yeah, I'm going to pull it off. I'm going to pull it off. But we are now going to find out who's going to challenge MK Ultra for the Knockouts titles, tag titles at Slammiversary. Is out first. 1/4 of the major wrestling gods looking to round out the group, all going to Slammiversary. Steph DeLander. And she teams up tonight with an unlikely ally in Tasha Steelz. Tasha Steelz heading down to the ring. Big matchup here for her tonight. A chance to go to Slammiversary and challenge for some tag gold. But they're taking on the Decay. Abaddon and Jessica Havoc with Rosemary in their corner. The reformed Decay expanded with Abaddon earlier this season. These three nightmarish competitors joined forces. And the Knockouts World Tag Team titles could be in their near future. So, without any further ado, let's get into this. Steph DeLander starting it out with Abaddon. So here we go. Abaddon started out with the former Knockouts champion off the ropes into Samoan drop. And now takedown from Steph DeLander. And into a German. As now into the corner. The corner goes Abaddon. Tag made to Tasha Steelz now. And now Steph DeLander and Tasha Steelz looking to work together here. Double axe handle. Steph DeLander, one of the only women in LS11 to hold both the Knockouts and Knockouts tag titles. And she did it all in one season as well. Remember, towards the beginning of the season, herself and Deonna Purrazzo won the Knockouts tag titles off the Beautiful People. And then Steph would go on to beat Trinity for the Knockouts title a few months ago. Ended up losing it to Jordan Grace. And now Steph DeLander taking down Abaddon once again. Abaddon is at 2-on-1 situation here. Needs to make that tag to Havoc. As now Abaddon rolled over and drop kick from Steph DeLander taking down Abaddon. Abaddon rolling out of the ring now. Tag is made to Tasha Steelz. And now Tasha Steelz grabs onto Havoc. Steph DeLander stalking Abaddon on the outside now. Oh, down goes Havoc on the apron. And down goes Steph DeLander. Abaddon coming back in now. Spear! Taking down Tasha Steelz. Hits the ropes again. There's another one. Tasha Steelz staggering back to her feet. Abaddon with a third. Now Abaddon looking to turn things around for Decay. Into the corner goes Tasha Steelz now, and Havoc and Abaddon looking for a double team here. Goes on to her now, does Havoc, and Havoc taking down Tasha Steelz now into a senton from Havoc. Havoc grabs onto Steelz, getting her back up to her feet. Havoc kicking the ribs, knocked back by Steelz. Big drop kick there from Tasha Steelz to Havoc. Havoc going for a right hook now, and Steelz, no. Havoc just outpowering her. Big crossbody there. Havoc slamming down the arm of Tasha Steelz. Grabs onto her now and kick into the back. Havoc now grabbing onto Steelz, slamming her down by the back of the head. Back to her feet now. And now Havoc with Tasha Steelz. Massive back body drop. And now Havoc taking down Steelz. Coming off the ropes. Havoc. Oh, went for the crossbody. Steelz out of the way. Steelz now, no. Havoc knocking her back. Now Steelz firing away. Steelz firing back. It's back Havoc now. Tasha Steelz pulling Havoc in, going for the suplex. But Havoc countering it. Chop block from Jessica Havoc to Tasha Steelz. Havoc grabs onto Steelz, throwing her into the corner here. Tags made to Abaddon. Abaddon and Havoc. Here we go. On the top rope. Going up. Looking for double back body drop. Abaddon wiping out STL. And spear from the living dead into a cover now. Abaddon for the 1, 2. No, Tasha Steelz stays in it again. Steelz staying alive here as Abaddon stalking her. Abaddon. Spine Buster for the 1, 2. No, Steelz stays alive again. Abaddon getting Tasha Steelz back up to her feet now, and Abaddon with Tasha Steelz into the corner. Tag is made, back to Havoc. Now Havoc coming back in. Right hook connects to Tasha Steelz, and Havoc turns her around. Havoc, here we go. Snapmare, here we go, coming up the ropes. Havoc, crossbody, flattening Tasha Steelz for the 1. No, it's saved by Steph DeLander. Now Havoc calling up Tasha Steelz here. Havoc with Steelz. Tombstone position. Tombstone pile driver and Abaddon. Dropping Steph DeLander. 1, 2. Decay is heading to Slammiversary. Just like that, Decay is heading to Slammiversary. Big win there for them. Jessica Havoc and Abaddon get a shot at the Knockouts Tag Team titles in just 3 weeks' time. We got more action coming up. Matt Cardona, PCO, up next. Ladies and gentlemen, backstage now with former 2-time X Division champion Josh Alexander. Josh, I just wanted to talk to you about your matchup coming at Slammiversary with Mike Santana. Yeah, let's talk about Mike Santana. He rocks up just a couple months ago. He shows up at Hard to Kill. He shows up and he just starts laying people out. And then, when I get my rematch for the X Division title, he shows up and he causes the DQ there. I feel like every time I turn around, this guy's around. So you know what? He wants to come into TNA and make a name for himself. Well, as the gatekeeper of TNA, I'll gladly accept you. Surprise, bitch! You're the gatekeeper, Josh? Well, I'm the battering ram. All right, it is time for our final matchup of the night. It is time for the Ring of Honor Television Championship to be on the line, as here comes the challenger, the French-Canadian Frankenstein, PCO, to the ring. He's alive. PCO making his way down to the ring. Getting a shot of the ROH Television title tonight. It is Matt Cardona's last prized possession, the thing he has had for over a year now. And it all goes on the line in a winner-take-all match in just a couple weeks. And, well, if PCO wins tonight, then I guess it'll be him versus Nick Nemeth. So, PCO has made his way to the ring. And now, for the second time tonight, here come the Major Wrestling Gods. Because here comes the Ring of Honor Television Champ, Matt Cardona and Steph DeLander with the group tonight now. The full team is here. Cardona, Myers, Moose, Delander, major wrestling gods make their way to the ring. Without further ado, Cardona. So, Cardona versus PCO. Without any further ado, Ring of Honor Television title up for grabs. Let's do this. PCO is the challenger. Matt Cardona is the champion. Santino Marella says he's gotten to the bottom of who attacked PCO and put him through that glass last week. We're going to find that out later tonight, too. But of course, after this matchup will be our main event. We'll find that out after this matchup, I guess. Because after this match is our main event, the debate between Joe Hendry and Mustafa Ali. So PCO versus Matt Cardona. Here we go. Cardona immediately ducking out of the ring, and PCO on the chase. Cardona back into the ring. PCO trying to get past everyone else. Moose throws him back into the ring. Cardona with a kick in the back. Cardona ambushing him from behind now. Cardona's got him down. And Matt Cardona now has got PCO in trouble here. Kicks him in the ribs. Cardona getting him back up to his feet now. Cardona run away, knocking him back here. PCO knocked back. Cardona coming in. PCO collides with him now. PCO scooping him up, and PCO with Cardona for a stun gun, taking him down. Cardona getting picked back up to his feet now. PCO, big chop there, pulls him in, lifts him up. PCO, Samoan drop to Matt Cardona. Tucks him over with a kick now. PCO grabs Cardona, pulls him in. PCO, gut wrench, taking him down. PCO hits the ropes and leg drop to Matt Cardona. And Moose grabs the leg of PCO. Cardona getting out of the way because of it now, and Moose providing the distraction, allowing Cardona to hit the Bulldog. Cardona kicking the ribs of PCO, knocks him back. PCO grabs a hold of him now. PCO taking him towards the corner. Head first into the turnbuckle, knocks him back now. Grabs a hold of him now. PCO grabs Cardona, and PCO buckle bomb to the Ring of Honor Television champ. He's got him down now, does PCO. Matt Cardona's down. PCO stalking him now. Cardona's caught by the leg. PCO slams it down. Turns him over with a kick down. PCO grabs Cardona, rolling him over again. PCO's got him down now, and PCO stomp to the hand of Cardona, and again, taking him down. Cardona's down now. PCO goes for a splash. Instead, Delander got in the ring for a second there. What was all that about? Cardona hits the Bulldog again on PCO, taking him down. PCO getting back up to his feet now, and PCO comes in. Massive pounce to Cardona. Sends him flying across the ring. Grabs a hold of him now, does PCO. He gets Cardona back up. Pops him up. Spine buster to the champion cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Cardona. Cardona pulling himself back up to his feet now. PCO grabs him. PCO with Cardona. Lifts him up. And buckle bomb again. PCO going up to the top rope now. And PCO gonna fly. Oh my God, look out. Went for the moonsault. Cardona out of the way. And Cardona, oh, absolutely stomped out by PCO. Massive boot there. Just stomped him out. And PCO's got Cardona by the leg. Going to the leg is PCO. Cardona's down, grabbing at his leg. PCO's got him. PCO going up to the top rope now. And PCO going to fly again. Telling Cardona to get up. Cardona in trouble now. PCO. Oh, caught with a jab by Cardona. And Cardona. Radio. Silence. Cover for the 1, 2. PCO kicked out. Cardona's got him down. Cardona going up to the top rope. PCO. Right hook. And again. And again. Topples Cardona. Gets him back to his feet now. PCO with a kick. And PCO. Shining Wizard from PCO to Cardona. Rolls him over now into a cover on Matt Cardona. PCO. Cover for the 1, 2. Kick out from Cardona. PCO going out of the ring. Back in. PCO with Cardona. Back up to the top. PCO. Pulls him in now. And PCO with Cardona. Up on his shoulders. Powerbomb. Going up to the top now. PCO going to fly. He's coming off the top again. Cardona avoids the moonsault again, though. Hits him with a second radio silence. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Matt Cardona retains. Just like that, Matt Cardona retains. Cardona manages to outlast PCO. Cardona with the win. Whoa, wait a minute, that's... PCO's getting pulled out of the ring, that's... Hold on a minute. Is that... Oh my god, I think that is... That's Hammerstone! One of the hottest free agents in wrestling right now. Hammerstone is in the impact zone. And Hammerstone laying out PCO. All right, it is now time for the big debate. They've said his name. He's appeared. Joe Hendry, the TNA World Champion, on his way down to the ring with that beautiful modded championship around his waist. Joe Hendry ready to try and debate Mustafa Ali tonight before their big matchup in just 23 days. It is almost time for the big encounter between the two. These people believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I think everyone else in this arena does tonight too. And out next, the man that will face him in the main event of Slammiversary. The man who calls his shot at Slammiversary. Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali making his way down to the ring. He was the one to pick the mediator tonight. We're going to find out who that mediator is in just a few moments' time. So Ali makes his way to the ring. I guess it's time to find out who is Ali selected to be the mediator this evening. I'm almost nervous to find out, if I'm honest with you. Almost nervous to find out. So, The Great Debate, there's your episode title. The Great Debate is about to go down. You gotta be kidding me. I can't escape. I can't escape. Even when he's not here, the spirit of JJ Gyllenhaal lives on in LS11 TNA. Because the outlaw Jeff Jarrett's back. Jeff Jarrett, a legend of TNA in his own right. The man who cost Joe Hendry the TNA Tag Team titles this time last year at Slammiversary. Jeff Jarrett makes his way down to the ring. Jeff Jarrett's the mediator. What the hell? Let's do this. Alright, folks, welcome to the great TNA debate of 2024. Tonight, I will be the mediator between the champion and the challenger for Slammiversary in just 23 nights. When Joe Hendry, you defend your TNA World Championship against Mustafa Ali. And so, gentlemen, tonight you will each be given a allotted amount of time to discuss each topic that I bring up tonight. And the fans tonight will decide who the winner of this debate is. So, we'll allow the opening statements of why you deserve to be the TNA World Champion. Mustafa Ali, you will go first. Alright, well, it's pretty simple, isn't it? You look at every man who has held that TNA title before me, and none of them bring the class, the prestige, the meaning to the TNA Championship that the Mustafa Ali name does. You look at me, I have competed worldwide. I have competed at WrestleMania. I have competed in London. I have competed all over the world. And I have filled arenas. I have taken monsters to the limit. I have fought for the biggest prizes in this industry. When I win the TNA World title, I will be able to bring the class and the prestige that the championship truly deserves. Alright, Joe, well, it is your turn to rebuttal. Why do I deserve to be the TNA World Champion? I don't. I earned my right to be the TNA World Champion. I earned it when I beat Samoa Joe after 511 days of him dominating this place. I've been all around the world too. I went to Scotland to win my right to fight for this. I've been in Mexico, just like the song says, London, Paris, Tokyo, you name it. Joe Hendry has been there, and everywhere. Alright, that's enough time for you. I'm sorry, we gotta call time on this subject for Joe Hendry. Now then, if you are the TNA World Champion coming out of Slammiversary, who is your first opponent if you are given the shot to handpick? Joe Hendry will let you start this one. For me, we have that reverse battle royal coming in, but for me, I would want a workhorse, a man who's in here week in and week out, someone who's earned the opportunity but never gotten it, a man like Nick Nemeth, a man like Alan Angel, an unsung hero of TNA, people who have never gotten their fair shot at this. Alright, Mustafa Ali. That's quite the interesting question, but I believe that the only rightful man to be the first challenger to a TNA World Champion is standing right in front of me. Jeff Jarrett. I gotta give that round to Mustafa Ali. You're not deciding. Hendry, I'm the mediator. You speak when I tell you to speak. Alright, now folks, on to our third topic of debate. This is ridiculous. Hendry, we will mute your microphone. This is ridiculous. We are fighting for a world championship. We are fighting for one of the most prestigious world titles in all of wrestling. And we are sitting here in a debate, in a political debate over who should be the champion. We're sitting here debating like children who should be the TNA World Champion. Mustafa Ali hasn't had a match since he got here. He's not had a match since he got fired from WWE. And yet he gets to walk in to number 30 and call your shot. And sure, I respect the call your shot gauntlet. But we're going to sit here, we're going to act like he's earned a damn thing around here. Mustafa Ali, I know I like to joke around. I play my songs. I insult my opponents. But you are the biggest waste of time I have ever met. Did I cost you the digital media title to Matt Cardona 2 years ago? Yeah, but guess what? It was 2 years ago. Get over it. I suppose that's really how you feel then, Joe? It is. I'm done with this damn debate. Oh! Mr. Ali, allow me. With pleasure, Double J. Hey, Joe. Remember when I took your digital media title? Well, guess who Mustafa Ali paid to have be your opponent next week? I should have known that that damn Double J would be a crooked mediator tonight. Jeff Jarrett lays out the TNA champ. I guess he's competing in a match next week. I've been Xander and that was Universe. What am I even supposed to say to that?